Okay, so welcome to my presentation. It will be about this track and everything about it. So, brand identity presentation. This is my color, a color that I really like. So I used it from the sketches to the end result. It will be so design process and all that. But first, the elephant in the room. Who am I? I am a Romanian logo and brand identity designer. I like logos, I like to make them, I like to design them. My real name is Raresh, it's a Romanian name, but if you can also call me Raul. Clients know me as Raul, if it's more comfortable. If you're not Romanian and you're not used to the name Raresh, you can call me Raul, not a problem. I was born in 1995. I design stuff since 2014, but mainly logos since 2017. So yeah, here is a quick shout out to Stefano Safti. I got inspiration to make this presentation actually from him, from his YouTube channel. Yeah, I've learned a lot from him and I got the inspiration from him. So a little shout out to him. Was this project designed for a real client? Did I earn big money from designing it? Nope. I know. I should have earned big money, right? Then who are Rucker Logistics? They are a made-up company. Yep. Disappointing answer, huh? Well, here's the deal. In my mind, I consider it all this made-up word alert. I made up a word actually for it, for what I consider it. A funject. A project designed for fun. So in my mind, it's a funject. Fun plus project equals funject. I really made it up, all of it. So let's start with the end result first. I know here will be also the sketches, but we start with the cool stuff first, the best part, with the cherry on top. Also, at this project is also available on my website, but here, here I go more in depth, more into behind the scenes, more into the secrets behind it. So yeah, let's start. So here is how it looks with context, truck on the road, like park it to give it the picture behind it. I think I got it from a Splash, yes, on splash.com. It just gives you, when you see it on the road, it gives you a feeling of how it will look like. So I like that. I like it a lot. Rucker Logistics, here is the logo, the final logo, the end result. The truck from the front. Let me move this arrow on the left, on the right. The truck from the front, with the context. Here I have double text on top, which I don't like. But all right, at this point, that's a mistake. But with context, for the back, here's the secondary logo. The first one was the main logo. Here's the secondary logo. The secondary logo being the logo that, is not the first logo that the company should use, but when it's necessary, when the first one can't fit, for example, in a space, they use the second one. This one. With context, here how the logo applies to different backgrounds. It's useful to notice. A zoom, a close-up of the front, of the back, here some barrels out of oil or some toxic waste, something. I imagine it. So these mockups, very simple, very kind of, I wanted it to be a mature audience, kind of mature company, mature people. So not too many decorative elements, just colors, simple colors, plain colors, and geometry shapes. The hat, the truck driver hat, which I like this type of hats. The shirt of the company, this is how it could look like if they wanted it to. A possible landing page of a website or a splash image on a laptop to see what potential there could be for a website, how it will look like on a computer. This for the ID, and now behind the scenes. Behind the scenes one, the first behind the scenes. So the brand's name, why they are Rucker and logistics, why they are Rucker, where does his name come from? So I thought about truck. So truck, I thought truck driver, another made up word, a tracker. So I thought a tracker. And for tracker, I took the T away and I was left with the R, Rucker, so I went to Rucker. So this is the second behind the scenes. The design process, the sketches of the logo and stuff like that. So no mood board this time. I didn't need inspiration for this one from a mood board, basically a collection of logos or images that you want to get an inspiration from. For this one, my mind was already set that I wanted something geometric, very simple. So no mood board, like a boss. No mood board, literally, yeah, like a boss. So I went in, no mood board, no brief. So I started, and not even sketches on paper. I started directly in Illustrator this time. So I want to create a very geometric and simple, clean looking monogram. So I started from a square shape, everything from a square. What is the most geometric, simple thing, shape? The square. So it's all balanced, I want it to be balanced, so I started from a square. So yeah, the monogram, basically a logo made of the initials of the company's name. Can be one letter, two letters combined, three letters combined. So I went with one letter, the R letter. So here's the design process behind the scenes, messy, because just how the ideas flow. I'm not too, I don't align things perfectly when I sketch. I let loose. I let the ideas flow, and then I put it nice together towards the end. Because if I spend too much time aligning stuff in the sketching phase, I hold ideas in my mind, and I risk to lose them. So I start with a few squares. I place here, I wrote the Rucker. So square, R. And later on there will be another explanation of how I did the R, how it's actually balanced. I split the square in two. I split the square in two, and that's why I did it. The upper part of the R, for example, here of the second image, the black one, is the square split in half. So it's not random. And then the third image, for example, is a little thicker, the upper part of the R, because I've added that that half part of the square, I split it another time in half, and I added it to that. So it was like 75% of the height of the square. Now I came with, I don't know, here 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that concept, and I ended up liking the first purple one. So I went back to what I started with. Here, again, just trying out colors, shape, how it will look like. It's not perfectly balanced yet. Here, so I changing colors now from the purple one to this one. Here I started to balance things. Just I want to measure the distance between all the letters to be the same, not too close, not too far, not random. So I took a space, took one rectangle that I liked, and then I placed it between each letter. Again, it was not yet finished. Here, changing again colors, imagining how I would like it to look. Then again, change again the shape, maybe like this I thought. Then I went to this, but I just wasn't feeling it. I thought, yeah, with the square behind it was more clean and more balanced to me, so I went with this. Then I changed the color again. And now I need to place the logistics word. So again, measurements, I want it to be not just a random height, the L logistic. I want specifically a certain height. So I took here, I did this in September 2022, and now we are in June 2023. So don't remember exactly how I did it. I'm learning. I'm relearning from my old self. But anyway, it's measured. I think I took the space between the R and the monogram, and that space I made it a square, and that is the height of the L letter. So yeah, again, really measuring stuff. From that green square I did something. So yeah, exactly. Now here, the length, how long is it? So I took that space and I multiplied a few times. The red, I took the red square, the red rectangle, I multiplied a few times until I got the line, the red line. So I want it to be a specific length. Here again, messy, but for me it makes sense because again, I just want to stay. I want to see the logo all around, all over the place. I might notice something. I flip it, I put it in vertical, horizontal, whatever. Then here I was measuring the secondary logo. I made it aligned. I don't want the name of the brand to be bigger, larger, spill over the R monogram. I want to align the spaces. Rucker here I changed the color. Again, I was trying to see how it would look on a circle instead of the square, but you know, I wasn't feeling it. So the final logo, this one that I showed you in the beginning. And more in depth. So yeah, the measurements, how I want it, simple, geometric, versatile, so that it can be scaled in big dimensions and very small dimensions, still be clear to read it, to see it, to just, when it's very simple, a logo you can memorize it, it sticks. So I wanted that. So yeah, the explanation down below. The R letter, the yellow R, is basically balanced in that square. The white square is not randomly put there. It's yeah, it's, as you can see, as you can read it, I've tried to make it very understandable, very easy to read. So yeah, below the explanation, from a half square I double it, then place the air and create an air shape. Here is the complete the first logo. So the main logo, all the measurements, as you can read it, is not random. I thought about it. So the typeface, I went with this one. The colors also. Here the safe zone meaning the space. You can't, if you, for example, if you place this logo on an object or something, you print it out on something, or put it next to another logo, for example, you can't put that logo, that other logo, inside the safe zone of this logo. So basically it's a guideline of the space that this logo needs to breathe, basically, in whatever context it will be used. So that it doesn't get cluttered. For example, if you put something else too close to it, it might, it's not good. So it has to have its own space on whatever object it will go onto. Now the colors. Why I've chosen these colors, or why I've played with these colors. Here are all the colors for the track. Actually, and why I've decided to make a big track, is because I want to design something big. I was curious how it will look, how it will be to make something big. So I thought, yeah, what is big? What is the biggest thing, or one of the biggest? A track. So I went with the track. Yeah, the colors that I have experimented with. I like these colors. So at first I wanted to be something dark, something toxic waste, transportation, or something like that. So I thought black with purple with something toxic, basically. Yeah, color palette 1, the first color palette. So this one, and a few changes. This was the first one that I've tried. Color palette, the second one. So yeah, purple with gold, but it was like the Lakers, so it kept conveying me Lakers vibes. So it was like the track for the Lakers. So I didn't go with this. Then the green one. Actually, I went only with one. Then I just wasn't feeling it. So this one I kind of liked, but I don't know. It was yellow and black. Yellow and black means danger, and also orange, which can be flames. So it made sense that it was for dangerous transportations. But then I changed it. I went to kind of like this yellow gold, to give a feeling of premium. This blue, gonna be a mature man. I want masculine, mature. So then I went with this. Kept changing the color of the ladder. I didn't want too much yellow, kind of be balanced. So yeah, this one, I went with this one. It's approved by me, by myself. the end. So overall, if you want to find out more about me, check the description of the video or my website or my Instagram. Alright, I will do more videos like this. This was the first one, so we'll see how it goes. Until next time.